The following program is a public access production. Comcast is required to provide time on this channel and make it available pursuant to franchise agreements with the communities we serve. Comcast is not affiliated with the following program or the producers of public access programming and is not responsible for the content. The following program does not reflect the opinions of Comcast or its affiliates.
Hello and welcome to Sonny Brightly Show. I'm your most awesome host, Sonny Brightly. You know, my friends, my minions, today we have an awesome show for you. We have the 2016 year in review, and I'm right here with my good friend, Angelica Hartman. How you doing, my good friend?
I'm doing great, and how about you?
Well, I'm doing wonderful. I'm very excited about our past season, and I know for some reason a lot of people think in this industry that once you do a clip show, it's basically a cop-out because there's really nothing to it. But it is a lot of fun, right?
That they are.
So, well, let's go down the line. I mean, we'll go down in order, if anything. And I remember our first episode of that season, we brought on my good friend Beelzebub. He was on the show. Anything memorable from that show that really stood out?
I like the fact that he was trying to remodel hell.
Oh yeah, right. He was like trying to rebrand hell.
Rebrand hell. He
Yeah.
wanted to make it different. But the end result's still going to be the same.
Yeah, it's true, it's true. And then he had issues with his wife, and I don't know how that played out, but what do you expect when you're dating the devil, you know? I mean, seriously, what do you expect? He is, after all, the Lord of Lies.
Yeah. Him, his wife, and his in-laws.
Yeah, we killed the in-laws. Actually, that is a funny clip. Why don't we watch that clip right now? It's hilarious. You gotta see this. Check this out.
I killed her parents. I don't know if I tell you, I killed her parents. They didn't like me. Well, here we are. I got the girl.
So like they said, no, we don't want you hanging around with him, and then you just came in with a machete?
I was a little more susceptible back in those days to her wily feminine ways, and she was doing that. You know, my mom and dad don't like you, and I don't know if I can go out with you if you let them live.
But you know what? The joke was on us because then mother and father-in-law were right there in hell where we live every day. So you know, you gotta.
They're there.
Fifth or sixth circle.
Yeah, we get along a little better now. We laugh about every Thanksgiving. It's like, remember the time I killed you guys? My face,
And that was the clip, and it was very surreal. And I remember when I got him on the show, I told him I'll do whatever it takes. I will lease out my soul to you because Sonny wouldn't sell his soul, but he would lease it out. He comes over for dinner every now and then. You believe that?
Cool.
Unannounced, I should say. Just like,
of course.
I'll be having dinner with one of my kids, and there he comes, and I have to feed him. Otherwise, he doesn't, do what I ask him to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what happens when you make a deal with the devil, kids. Just be prepared that he may not own you outright, but he will impose himself on you constantly. Right? Another episode that you were thinking about.
Afraid of homeless. Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode. That episode was it was nuts. It was absolutely nuts because I didn't even, I honestly didn't see that coming. The guy came on the show and he's wondering, I need help. I'm afraid of homelessness, and that's what that's what you were thinking. That's what some of the staff was thinking. That, oh my gosh, I'm having issues with homelessness, and I'm like, screw it. We'll set up a foundation. We'll do whatever it takes to fight homelessness. And then what happens?
Turns out he's not even afraid of homelessness. He's afraid of homeless.
Homeless people. Right? It was crazy. And then of course we brought that guy on. What's this guy's name? I forgot his name. We'll put it up in a clip in a second. But he comes in, and like nothing. I mean, he won the I want to say the Sonny Brightly lottery for the week, where we allow a homeless person to stay at our studio for the night because that's just the way it is. No, it's true. And he came in, and we gave him room and board for the night and food, of course, because that's how the Sonny rolls. And he really spooked the other gentleman. Yeah.
Richard was totally freaked out.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, and it was, and we tried to get them to work together. I mean, maybe come to common ground, and it just got messy, especially as the show went on, because we didn't realize that apparently these guys knew each other from previous work. One decided to climb the ladder. The other one decided to take advantage of. No, how can I put this? One climbed the ladder by taking advantage of the other. Right. That's what I meant to say. And as a matter of fact, we have a clip of that right now. So, Bill, could you put up a clip of that?
Sure.
I know you. You're a dick. Come on. You're a dick.
Where would I know you from? I'm ready. I got security here. You better sit down.
Security. Relax. Right. What just happened here?
Obviously, this guy stole some money from somewhere, not from us.
Okay, so how do you know him?
This guy? Oh, yeah, Dick, he used to work with me.
Okay.
At Jasper Petroleum Company a long time ago, 10 years ago. I was supposed to get a promotion.
I told you, they're nothing but liars.
We both competed for it. I won the promotion.
Right.
Somehow, the next day,
I would compete with this
guess
guy?
What happened?
What?
Oh, this is.
I told you, nothing but liars.
Johnson for you, for this guy here. A cop came to my house and said, "Oh yeah, you know what? We need to take you under arrest for a $1.5 million
Well, there you go.
embezzlement scheme."
1.5 million.
Yes. Guess what?
You haven't seen that in your
I
life.
found papers that tied you to it.
That's almost as much as I keep in my pocket.
Yes. So where's the money? Where is it?
Like, did you not see the tension, the drama between them? It was just crazy.
It looks like he was scared to death even to touch it. Or have him
And one of these days we're going to have to do a follow-up episode regarding that, because we tried to help him and it just didn't come out right. I didn't see anything from him afterwards. We tried to keep in touch with him. We tried to give him a shout out every now and then. We are, Angelica's been on him, trying to get him back on the show. No, nothing so far. So who knows? If you're out there and you're watching, call us. We need to talk, please. All right, next episode.
Dick versus sex.
You know what? Let's combine those two, because we have actually 2 episodes with Dick.
Sex?
No, with Dick Richardson. We have 2 basically episodes of this in the season.
The Dick versus sex and Dick versus immigration.
You're right, and this guy was completely bonkers.
He was a dick.
He was a dick, and what happens is he basically was running for president back in 2016, and he was He was a presidential candidate, and he was just so controversial. He wanted to ship out all of the gays to Puerto Rico, and he wanted to build a dome over the United States.
No
so
walls, just a dome.
No walls,
Trump's
no dome.
twin brother.
No, actually, Trump's forsaken brother on steroids, I think, because this guy was just bad.
Yeah, he took it to a whole new level.
Excuse my language, he was just batshit crazy. So why don't we put 2 clips back to back on this one, because this is just nuts. You guys got to see what kind of person this guy is. Seriously.
Right. But you got all these people running around with their willies out, causing problems. I don't like it. And you got the gays getting married. Oh. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, buddy. Huh? Okay. You can't butter your biscuit on both ends, pal. I'm telling you that right now.
Or what about people that just want to watch porn?
Well, what about Octomom? She's had 8 children. We don't want her to have any more. Hey, first of all, the Octomom people. Now this is where it gets really sick. People having sex with animals. You breed with an octopus. Next thing you know, she's got an octa baby.
We agree.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's where this stuff leads to. Now we got 8-legged little babies running around. Who wants? It's about the children.
There should be universal rights. He's correct. We should not have citizenship in one country. We should have it across the universe. You should be going for that.
You have your right to your opinion. It's the United States, even though it's stupid.
Seriously?
Oh, well, that's coming from an idiot.
Oh God. You have an idea about keeping out the keeping out the foreigners from this country, right?
That's right. I was talking about it before. We're going to build a dome over the country. That imbecile Trump
He's
wants
right,
to build
build
a
a
wall.
dome.
I'm going to build a dome, a
foreigners.
retractable dome, because then we
That
can let the
sounds
nice
great.
clean fellas in. You know, they can come in.
Don't
They
they-
can do
don't
that
they-
kind of thing. And, you know, we got a dome. It's retractable. It's not a
Let's
wall.
build
The
it.
Mexicans will be bouncing over.
Did you
on
realize we were
elbows.
all foreigners? Build a
Oh,
dome.
That was freaking nuts. See, all the gays in Puerto Rico, and he wants to ship out all the immigrants back to wherever country they come from. Crazy.
Yeah, but where is he gonna send that other guy, the green guy to?
I have
Hey,
no idea.
it's not a country, I think that was planned.
Actually, the alien, he was right behind him. He was like supporting him. Can you say? Yeah.
He's gonna ship him
Right.
back to, you know, when he's on his side?
Yeah, you were there, Bill, and then Dracula tried to give him smack, and it was just crazy, and nobody can change his mind. Crazy show. You know what show is one of my favorites?
Which one?
Chris Stolak, Ghost Hunter, and as a matter of fact, he's in the studio tonight. Hey, shout out to Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Woo.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Chris. Yeah, and I can honestly say that was one of my favorite episodes because this guy, first of all, he's really interesting to talk to. Second, he tends to bring them with. He brings them with. Let's just say I never want to visit him at his house. Let's just
Yeah.
say it, yeah.
Seemed like it'd be a little scary.
Yeah, but honestly, I remember that one day also, everything in the studio went wrong. We lost our lights, we lost our studio audience, we lost everything, but God bless him. He really was supposed to be on the show the following week, but he was in the audience, came to check out the show, and next thing you know, he really helped us out that night. He brought it, and we got to give him a shout out. And for that, we got to watch a clip of his episode right now, and then you guys be the judge of how crazy this guy is.
Somebody said at work, I was working at a nursing home, second floor was haunted.
Oh, dude, nursing homes, of course, man. People drop dead all the time.
Right.
Yeah, the dropping dead. The dropping dead.
You know, bless their hearts.
God
but,
bless
you know,
them.
So I was like, you don't believe
How
it.
morbid, you people.
You know, and I had that same attitude. You know, I was like, it's all, you know, it's gonna laugh at it. So I went upstairs, it's dark, and I had my cell phone camera with the light on, and I'm like antagonizing it. I'm like, well, if you're real, blah, blah, blah. And then, so I go into a room, and on camera, I literally see legs walking towards me, just like a lower torso, and I like froze. I was like, oh. It was just so scary.
Wait a minute, you saw a lower torso?
Just the lower torso, and it was like walking towards me.
Okay, so now, one of your favorite episodes for the season?
I like My Weird Fetish.
My Weird Fetish!
That one was good.
That one, yeah. I lost control in that episode. I honestly lost control towards the end of that episode because I couldn't, in my mind, comprehend why anyone would be sexually attracted to lampshades. Lampshades. I don't think you guys comprehend this, my friends.
No.
Lampshades. Yeah, completely. I think Dick, it's going over his head, and
Think so.
don't mean to call the Dick jokes Dick. It's just the way it flows. But yeah, here, let's see a clip of that show right now.
There's nothing wrong with me. As a husband, it was just. You just like that with lamps instead? I don't. What would you do? I don't. I have no idea.
Did she use the cord? Did she use the cord? You know.
Wow. I mean, wow. Okay.
I don't even. No. I mean, there's no cord on this one.
My mini!
There's no cord on this one.
Yes, they're cordless, they're beautiful, they're warm.
They're cordless. They're beautiful.
Some of them vibrate.
Does this one even turn on? This one, does it turn on?
It-
No, just kidding. Anyways,
It needs a new battery.
it needs a new battery.
That's okay.
Another episode that you really enjoyed.
I think I like the Christmas in Rehab.
Christmas in Rehab. Back in 2015, we did an episode where Santa Claus and Susie Snowflake and Rudolph were all like hanging out with Sonny, and I was over there at the North Pole, and then for some reason they got me messed up on God knows what. Till this day, I don't even know what that was.
He went to the North Pole to get a tour of the workshop, and your Sooty Snowflake just happened to appear.
It was, I know,
Brought some
but the
cookies.
Sonny Brightly doesn't do drugs. Hear me out. Sonny doesn't do drugs. He's an alcoholic on the weekends with the occasional edible every now and then. But this stuff they gave me, though, or I should say I took out of the...
You were told...
You're right, Angela, you're right. I know, but before we get into that, let's put a clip of that episode, and then we're going to fuse it to the new episode of the Christmas in Rehab. So let's take a look at that.
Months ago, we were at the North Pole, and we were like having a great time. A little too much, I remember. If I remember correctly, I ended up in a coma for a few months.
Well, you were being a naughty boy.
Well, I didn't want to feel left out. You guys, after all, left the cookies there, and I just wanted one. I didn't know that it was, when you meant special, I didn't know it was that special.
Would you have 10 drinks if you were with an alcoholic?
Yes, I would.
Because you took too much of the snow.
He gave me some stuff, and then everything's kind of a blur after that.
You ate the whole bag.
Oh dear God!
Well, he told me to eat the whole bag.
Is that what you're also? Because I also noticed that you're losing your upper teeth.
Well, no, actually, it was part of my nose.
Oh God! Oh! See,
the little bone inside your nose. It's kind of.
Don't snort snow. Don't eat snow. You start losing your teeth. You start, getting all these really weird signs.
That little
you
bone
might even start
in
growing horns.
Now, did you see that? Yeah, I was ODing, and then I'm confronting them at the Brightly Rehab Centers. And they're all in denial. They're all fighting over the damn cookie at the end. I couldn't believe Snoozy Snowflake was bringing stuff into the whole place.
Well, they're addicted to the snow, and she's addicted to the sugar, the cookies themselves.
Well,
So it wasn't the same situation, but fighting over a cookie?
Let's just say that Susie Snowflake has issues. Santa Claus, I'm sorry, Santa, if you can hear me from the rehab center, I never thought I'd say this to anybody, but you need to gain weight, brother. You need to gain weight. Did you see his pictures? Did you see him on there? He's like a born-again Christian. I don't know if the Santa Claus and the Christian thing to get along. I don't know. But I just know that he's in there like, he literally looks like this. He's a skinny little guy like that. If you see his before and after, let me just show the before and after. You see that? See, fat gigantic guy versus tiny little pipsqueak.
He needs to start eating or has to wear a lot of pillows.
Yeah, I guess the only good thing about that is he can go down chimneys quicker.
Yeah, he could.
But the bad thing is they can go down too quick, he can break a leg, I don't know. All right, another episode that really kind of messed with me was also a sequel episode to our first season, is My Bandmate's a Thief. The Bandmate's a Thief Part 2. Yeah, and I gave these guys a lot of money to get back together, to get the band back together, and to go touring. In a sense, I'm not going to lie, there was a little bit of fine print because Sonny Brightly is an idiot, and he decided he needed some royalties from this concert, but apparently these son of a guns didn't go into the concert, didn't do the concerts, and they basically they burned all my money and they didn't even get the band back together. And the next thing you know, Mario Roxalat is being sued by, I forgot his name. Steve Smith. He's basically suing him for, I have no idea, for I guess somebody fell or, you know what, let's just put the clip back on.
This guy's being sued up the wazoo. He's got a lawsuit from a girl that this guy injured.
I want my money, man. I want my $7 million. No matter what. I got
It's
kicked
not
out of the
his
band.
money.
Doesn't
Will you
matter.
get into reality? It's not your money.
It's not my fault that you spent the money.
You and this fake lawyer here.
Well, I tell you, you know what? This is a real lawyer. I met him at a bar one time.
Oh yeah, I bet.
He said that he's gonna help me get my money back, which you owe me $7 million. So
the guy that wears
give
the
me my
shirts,
money.
Buy one, get two free.
No.
See, apparently somebody got messed up at their concerts, and one guy never showed up. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even know if I want them back on the show. They're just constantly fighting. They're never going to get together. They're worse than a divorced couple.
Seems like it would be too much of a liability. You never know what they're going to pull.
And to think I hung out with these guys. I used to, hang out with them and their three-legged hooker, or their one-legged hooker.
Whoa.
Three-legged.
It was a one-legged hooker. It was a one-legged hooker. I forgot her name.
What's going on down there?
We had a friend. Yeah, Jessica. We hung out. They introduced me to Jessica. She was different. But Angelica, if you don't mind me saying this, and guys, please, she was a really nice person. Really nice person.
Sorry, I'm a guy.
A really nice person. What? Is Bill being? Bill's being facetious.
It was Dick.
Oh, Dick's being a smarty pants.
Oh,
Dick's being a dick.
Dick's being a dick. Put it back in your pants, Dick. Okay. Another episode that really hit close to home on my part was Roscoe Prescott, a very, very dear friend of mine. Roscoe, I know you have a life change, and I love you for it. I don't know, believe it or not, he straightened out. He's no longer doing alcohol. He's doing cocaine now, which is pretty good. And I really respect you. And we'd love to have you on the show again. We'd love to finish your trilogy. So if you're out there and you're watching this, we love you. We miss you. If anything, we need to know if your liver's still not pickled or if he's doing okay, if that transplant was all right. And I also, Angelica knows Susie Snowflake. He can get you some nice, was it powder? Well, his snow.
Snow, the sugar, the powdered sugar on the cookies.
The powdered sugar on the
laced.
Yeah.
So she'll give you some cookies.
Cookies, yeah, some really fun stuff for you to snort or eat. Yeah, eat.
What you say.
True, and just be careful though, Roscoe. You will go into a coma.
If
I'm
you
just saying.
do what you did.
Don't make me put the footage back up. I'll do it. I'm putting it back up. I'm putting it back up. See that? See, I could have died.
Yes, you could have died, but you shouldn't have.
Where were you, by the way, that day?
Keeping track of the studio to make sure everything was running properly on that end.
I know why. He's smiling right at us. Bill, she just doesn't trust you, Bill. She doesn't trust you. She doesn't trust you. Look here. Bill, our one of our head writers, love him to death, but he's got horns coming out of his head. Just, here's a picture of him right now. See, look at it. That's Bill. That's right there. Look at it. He's cute.
You're right, I'm horny all the time.
Oh, you nasty. You're nasty. You're just saying that because Dick is our director. Yeah. Another episode that really stood out for you?
Dr. Haight West?
Dr. Haight West. He's such a phenomenal guy. Earned his degree in etymology. I said that right. Etymology. Because I always have issues saying that. Etymology. And he came on the show. Very interesting guy. I really want him back on the show again. He's one of the most interesting guys I've ever met. And not only that, but he really knows how to, So I had to give him a position. He's now head of the Department of Etymology at the Brightly School of Dentistry. So good luck, bro. Anyways, he's really, really funny, and he comes up with these really good anecdotes to how to explain certain phrases in the English language. And to me, it was crazy. And even till this day, he explained to me what it meant to be too hot to handle, and it goes over my head. It just goes over my head. You know what I mean? So what do you think of him?
Some of his phrases were very interesting, very educational, and some of them are like, really?
Yeah.
Did he make that up?
Yeah, and we found out that 90% of the stuff that he Googled is inconclusive, but it's still good. I mean, it's still interesting, and it's a great episode to watch. So after you watch this episode, I really recommend you go back and watch that one. As a matter of fact, let's not play favorites. Go back and watch the entire season. It's a great season. But let's see a clip of Dr. Haight West right now.
Revenge is a dish best served cold. What does that mean?
Well, think of it this way. It's hard to explain all of the backgrounds, but think of consommé. So that's a dish, and it's best served cold.
Consommé is best served cold?
Yeah, consommé is a cold soup.
Okay.
So it's a French word, it's a cold soup, so revenge is like a cold soup.
But why would it be best served cold?
Well, consommé is supposed to be served cold. You haven't been to France.
Yes, I have. I've been to Calais.
I bet you've never had consommé.
But see, I don't know.
It's like ice cream. Ice cream, you wouldn't want to serve ice cream warm.
Well, how do you know? How do you know?
I guess you could have fried ice cream.
It becomes table cream.
Did you catch that shit-eating grin? Did you catch that grin?
Yeah.
Every time, Sonny, because you're the ray of golden sun. It's just great. This is great. Bill's over there in the corner, because Bill was actually in charge of writing that episode, and he's over there in the corner smirking, because I'm under the impression they're related. I don't know. Did you get that?
Kinda, I got that impression, yeah.
I don't know. I think Dr. Haight West just has a different hair color. I don't know. We're on to you, Bill. We're on to you.
Sure he didn't color his hair?
Well, I could tell because down here, Anyways.
No, that's true.
Yeah. So another episode that you really enjoyed?
Superheroes Unmasked.
And finally, to one of our last episodes that we did for the season was Superheroes Unmasked, and it's a funny thing because that episode is, in fun fact, right here, trivia, that episode, I can honestly say, is the last episode that the Sonny Brightly actually scripted. Yeah. That we.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa, right? Even Dick is fairly new to the production, and he wasn't there for season 1 and for part of season 2, and it's so funny how you see that episode now and you're just like, it seems so mechanical, so unnatural. And I mean, we did our best, especially for the latter stages of season 1 and the first couple of parts of season 2. That was our last scripted episode, and you can tell. And we're not going to apologize for it. Heck no.
No, it's a learning experience. We learned it was an experience to do, and we don't want to do it again.
Yeah, and with that said, if you stick around for season 3, we guarantee it gets so much better, a lot better. I mean, right, guys, right?
Oh
Crazy. Crazy, of course. So let's see a clip of Superheroes Unmasked.
There's still one thing that you haven't explained to yourself. You haven't told us why you let these people go. You do this. You like the little fisherman guy at the pond. You reel in the bluegills and you let them go.
Right.
Why are you doing that? I'm pretty sure that's the question.
Yeah, why?
Why?
Release.
No, why? Tell us.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Why? Right, minions, why? Why
All
are you
these
letting them
people
go?
are the better good.
You're disappointing us. I'm one of your
These
biggest
people
fans.
want to know. Tell them.
Tell us why.
I want to catch the large alien ship, and the only way to do it is to get the little aliens and get the information.
Okay, and so let's say that those people that you caught and released.
I did.
Uh-huh.
And they gave me information.
And what information was that? Please tell me you can divulge, because at this point
I can, but you're not going to like it.
then I'm like the elephant in the room. I'm all ears.
Are you in the closet?
I just came out.
Yeah, this guy's delusional, all right.
Okay, so they told me that you are one of the alien hierarchy. You are high up in the alien race, and that you have a show just so that you can convince all these people to follow you.
Oh yeah, that's really
Minions?
true. Sure.
Is this an outrage?
He's at Captain Kirk.
Loony. That's all I can say. It's just loony. These guys instead of fighting crime, they're busy fighting themselves. It's just nuts. And
Trying to one-up each other.
trying to one-up each other. I was still wondering what it was like to wear the mask. They just came on with no masks on. Excuse the language, but I guess they were both coming out of the closet.
Yeah, they didn't care if people knew anymore, right?
No, they did not care. But I mean, I do, and on behalf of Angelica and myself, Sonny Brightly, we do invite you to go back and rewatch season 1, rewatch season 2, and seriously, stick around for season 3. Season 3 gets so much better. As our good friend Chris Dolak would say, it becomes delish. Delish. Trust me, it's that good. It's that good, right?
Like wine, we improve with age.
We have. We've done so much better. Angelica, any final thoughts?
Watch the Sonny Brightly Show. Remember, you can watch it on cable, on YouTube, or visit our website and our Facebook page.
Right here. It's right here. Okay. So, on behalf of Angelica Hartman, Sonny Brightly, and Bill Hicks, Dick Sharp, Chris Dolak, thank you guys for joining us here in the studio tonight. A little round of applause for you guys.
Yeah.
Woo! There can only be one Sonny Brightly, but don't let that stop you from trying. Until then, have a good one. Good night.
Corona.
No.
No, really? No. Why? Terrible beer.
Tastes like pet.
Okay.
Regular and light?
I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
I taught my cat how to pee in a
we
bottle.
might have a question. Do we have a question from our minions? Yeah, we have a question from one of our minions.
How do you know what cat urine tastes like?
Yeah, well, how do you know?
I made the mistake of teaching my cat how to pee in a bottle, and let's just
yeah.
a drunken night.